Hey guys, so I wanted to do a video which was just going to show you some of my beauty essentials or New Year essentials. They're ones that I don't use every day, but they are part of like my beauty routine as a whole. Some of them wouldn't maybe be classed as beauty, but they're things that I use and I think are really good, so I thought I would share them with you. They're not in particularly like in order of anything, but maybe I'll start with my skincare things. My favourite skincare range is Dermalogica. I am aware that it's quite expensive. Luckily I have friends with salons and that kind of thing, so I can get it slightly cheaper, but I do think it would be worth spending the money even if I did have to pay full price. Luckily I don't know. But my two favourite products are Special Cleansing Gel. This is like a clear gel formula, and use like maybe a 5p size piece, foam it up on your hands and wash it onto the face. I do that twice. First one just gets rid of all the surface dirt, and then the second one really cleans the skin, and it leaves the skin feeling so fresh. And I've tried so many other cleansers to try and replace this one and I just can't find one. And then my next product for my skin is Daily Microfoliant. Now this is a powder exfoliator. It's made from rice bran, and it's strong enough to do a really good job on the skin, but it's gentle enough to use every day. All you need is like a 5p size sort of like piece. Add some water onto your other hand, mix the two together and then onto the face, and if you can do it for about a minute, maybe two, but that you notice instantly how good your skin will feel after. And it also has a skin brightening complex in there, so that one will like really make your skin feel so like fresh. And if you're having those days where your skin just feels a bit like yuck, that is the perfect product. So that's my two skincare. I am looking for a new face moisturiser. I have got a few that I like, but I just feel that like my skin's lacking something, so any suggestions for facial moisturiser would be very welcomed. Let's do makeup. There's a few, I've got a couple of essentials. I try all different ones all the time and get sent different stuff a lot, so I'm very lucky in that regard. But my ones that I never seem to ever change because I love them is my foundation. This one is the Rimmel Lasting Finish. I use colour 200, which is soft beige. This one is mineral enriched, so I feel that it gives a really good coverage. It really lasts. I do like this when I work with brides as well. This is a really good one to have in your kit. And I think it's £6.99. You can get that from Boots or Superdrug or anywhere that stocks Rimmel. So I really like this one, and also it doesn't tend to sort of clog the pores on the skin, so you're not going to sort of tend to get reactions on the skin, so this is really good. This is my new all-time favourite product. It is mascara, and it is Lash Architect 4D. This one is in black lacquer and it's L'Oreal. A friend of mine was using this and I saw her putting it on, and she has amazing eyelashes anyway, she's so lucky, but she's putting them on and it looked as if she had false lashes on, but it was literally just mascara. I've had eyelash extensions on for a few months, sort of up until I think maybe sometime in November, and I took them off. And obviously when you go from having these lash extensions to then your natural lashes, it seems like you haven't really got any left. Obviously you do, but this basically replaced that and I love it. I don't think I would ever need to have the lash extensions again, so that is a must-have. I can't remember how much it was, but it's not a lot and it is amazing. And then eyelash curlers. I've got these ones here. They are red, but they are from Kiss, the same people that do the lashes and the nails. I think these were about £6, and the spring on them is really good. It's sort of here, it doesn't tend to break like a lot of eyelash curlers that I've used before. I know a lot of people like the Shoe and More ones. I haven't tried them, but I really love these. So I've got these for myself and in my kit as well, so they're quite good for having in your kit. And then my other favourite is this lip gloss here. It's from Butter London and it came in a kit that one of my friends gave me for Christmas with this nail varnish. This one's called Rosie Lee and it's on my lips now, but it's a lot more natural than it looks in the tube. Tube makes it look a lot darker, but actually I use Vaseline Rosy Lips on my lips every single day. I should have that here really, but I don't. And I think this would actually replace it, to be honest, because it just gives you a bit more, you feel a bit more done up, I guess, when you've got a gloss on. So this would be the one. So I really, really like this one. I've done a review of this and my nails on my blog, so I'll put the link for that below. Whilst we're near lips, this is a little bit random, but it's toothpaste. I got this in my stocking, and it's the Oral-B Complete. I think this is the one that Holly Willoughby advertises. I could be wrong on that, but that's what my mum / Father Christmas said. Really makes your teeth feel really, really clean. I know that most toothpaste do, but this really, really does, and it has a whitening effect. But if it's not white enough for you, I have this one. I need to get a new one, but it's the Rapid White Booster Gel. Now this one, again, you can get in Boots, and you just add a small amount of this to your toothpaste you're already using and brush it onto the teeth. You can use it, I think, for 2 weeks solidly at the beginning, and then just add on when you want to. But it's so much cheaper. I think it might have been like £8, maybe a little bit more, I can't remember. But it's just a cheaper way of whitening up your teeth a little bit without spending loads of money on having a whitening treatment. So those are my two for teeth. Then we'll do body. I have two Soap and Glory products here. One is a body scrub, and this is the Pulp Fiction one. This is really fruity, it's got fruit enzymes in there, and it's not too abrasive like when it goes on the skin. Although you can feel that it's getting rid of the dead skin, it's still sort of soft enough to not feel scratchy. Hopefully you know what I mean. I know that a lot of things have apricot kernels and things in, and they're actually really, really scratchy on the skin, whereas these, I think, are more sphere-like. Is that how you say it? Sphere? Anyway, so it's softer, but it does the job, and that's really good. And it doesn't smell too bad either, I quite like that. But then to go with it, I really like the body butter. I've only got a mini one here at the moment, but this is sort of like, I think it's got shea butter and cocoa butter and that in here, and it's quite a rich formula, so it's really good for making the skin really nice and hydrated, especially like when your skin dries out a little bit in the winter. So that's a really, really good one. And I know that in these mini sizes they're on 3 for 2 in Boots most of the time, so could be a cheaper alternative to try it out if you just before buying the big bottle. And then another thing is perfume. I know everybody's got their own favourite, but mine is the Ralph Lauren Romance. I love this perfume. No matter what, I always end up coming back to this one. It's really fresh, and seems to suit everything. So it's not just a summer perfume or a winter, it tends to suit everything. But I love that one. And this is one of those really weird ones, like, you know that somebody's wearing Ralph Lauren Romance, but it smells different on every person, which I think is really nice. So that's that one. And then one more body thing is my Moritz tan. This is an amazing foam tan. I think it costs £3. I've got mine from Wilkinson's, I think, and you can get them in other sort of like places like Savers and stuff. I don't know if they have them everywhere, if it's just in Bristol. But yeah, £3. Apply with a mitt though, because it does instantly stain your hands if you were to use it on that. So when I do tan, I use this, and I literally put one layer on the night before. It's coloured, so as you're putting it on you can see where you've gone, which is really good, and the colour that comes out is quite natural. It's not got that orangey tinge to it. I would say you don't need the extra dark one. I've got the medium one, and that makes you go quite dark, so I can imagine if you were the extra dark one, well, I personally think I would look like an Oompa Loompa, but whatever floats your boat. So that's body makeup there, and then my last ones are hair. I did a review on this back in my blog, must have been November I think, but this one is a must-have. It's Micheal van Clarke, and it's 3 more inches, and it's a protein enriched formula that you put on your hair. It doesn't smell that good, I have to say, but it's a pre-wash treatment, so you put it on the hair. Either put it on your hair at night, let it sink in for an hour, I think it is, and then put, you know, either tie it up, plait it, or put it in one of those hair turbans, or you can put it on for an hour to 2 hours and then just wash it off. Obviously if you want to give your hair a real big treatment, then do the overnight one. But this one I got from Space NK, I can't remember how much it was, I want to say £23.99. I can't remember, but it's a massive bottle, and to be honest, because you only need like a few pumps, it's gonna last a long time. So I've used this, and I definitely noticed that after I used it I didn't need to wash my hair again for about 5 days, which is good because my hair is a bit unruly. The more I wash it and the more I have to style it, it's not that great. So that's that really. And then I have my Macadamia healing oil spray. Again, I did a review on this one back last year, and I really like it. It's really good for with my hair. It's quite unruly and I guess frizzy, but just it's really nice because you can spray it on the hair dry and just smooth everything down, or when you've washed the hair and you've towel dried it, spray it in and then blow dry the hair, and it's really good. Just keeps the hair a bit more under control, but also treats it just to sort of a bit of a rather than a serum, I guess it's like a dry oil spray. So that one's really good, and I know you can get bigger sizes and all the whole range, like the conditioner and the treatment and things. So but that one I really like to have. So I think that's it really. One other thing that I haven't got here, they're in my kit, is the Real Techniques brushes. I really like the big powder brush, and I really like, I can't remember if it's the deluxe crease brush I think it's called, but I use it for concealers. Really good to have in your kits. The brushes are so soft, and whenever I use them on any of my clients or models, that kind of thing, they all say, oh, I really want those brushes. So they're a good investment, and they're not particularly expensive, so you could have some for you and some for your kit as well. So I think that's it really. If you guys have any products that you think are real essentials, please let me know. I always like to try out new things. Leave me a comment or Facebook or Twitter. But yeah, I hope